Race fans, we want to welcome you to the El Camino Beano. Look at that, Richard.
Whoa! That guy is going for a ride.
And now we need to go to the instant replay.
Well, that was a terrible jump on the mountain. There's no way they're going to use this take.
Well, guess who the stunt double is, Richard?
No way. It can't be that.
It is.
All right, race fans, say it with us.
Billy.
Can you imagine if Billy was James Bond? The name's Bond. Hold my beer, Bond.
You know, Richard, that was, for the first time in your life, that was funny. Hey, let's go to the number 2 seed, and it's Dusty Miles with Milestone Diecast. Now, in lane 2, next to him is the number 26 seed, and it's Johnson Family Racing. We don't know the driver's name, but the car has a pretty even weight distribution. And now, here, lane 3, Lone Wolf Racing is the number 18 seed, and check out that name, Rob Iron Fang Vexler. Wow, we got Iron Beard, Iron Man, and Iron Fang. And here, the number 10 seed is Triple B, and he's driving for Shredder Speedway. That is a very aft-loaded vehicle.
We're ready for race 1. We've got Dusty Miles, No Name, Iron Fang, and Triple B. Triple B is closest to us. There's the green light. Off we go. No Name has a nice lead. He's pulling out, and it looks like Dusty Miles got out of his lane in the snow a bit. No Name is twirling around, and now is stuck on Mesa Butte. Managed to get loose thanks to some help from Dusty Miles. Now here comes Triple B, and Iron Fang is right there drafting behind him, trying to find a way past. Triple B takes the lead. He flips over on the scrambler and is knocked through. So here comes No Name in third place. What happened to Dusty Miles?
Well, Richard, we'll clear all that up here as No Name comes in first onto Mesa Butte. And it's Dusty Miles that unpacks the logjam. Now watch carefully as they make their way. Over the jump, it's Dusty Miles that takes a tumble. From that point on, it was a 3-car race, and Triple B managed to keep the lead, coming around the Big U and taking first place. Now it wasn't without incident as Triple B hits the scrambler, rolls onto his backside, and Iron Fang knocks him through for 5 points. Iron Fang has 3, and Mr. No Name from Johnson Family Racing has 2.
Very good. Okay, race 2, ladies and gentlemen. And now Dusty Miles is here closest to us. Then Triple B, Iron Fang, and out there in lane 1 is No Name. There we go! Another even start, and right now I'm looking at Triple B in the lead. Iron Fang right to his outside, looking quite good. Dusty Miles is cruising along, and Iron Fang hit the barrier, and here comes Dusty Miles. Now Iron Fang is backwards, but he's continued to be in the race. That's good, as Dusty Miles blasts along. Let's see if he can hold it on the scrambler. Dusty Miles, look at that, just beautiful. The clock doesn't even stop. Iron Fang takes second. No, No Name, you need to come a little bit further.
Race fans, hopefully you saw that with Triple B. We'll show you once again. He actually gets his front end up in the air and just smacks one of the pine trees. Here's another view, and that brings him to a very quick stop. So Triple B was unable to finish this race. Dusty Miles proves to be quite faithful, coming through in first. The other drivers follow suit, but unfortunately for Mr. No Name, it's a big goose egg. Here he comes down, and I think driving backwards definitely adds to the difficulty. In first place is Rob Iron Fang Vexler with 6 points.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so already we've seen Triple B has some tough luck. Iron Fang is looking pretty consistent. No Name had a bad break. Let's break this course. Come on, guys. There they go, all 4 of them right even. And Iron Fang got caught in the snow a bit as we see Triple B. Lovely drift. No, he's stuck. He's stuck there in the butte. And it's No Name that is just cruising past Bullhead's Corner down runway 3 in first place. Here's Dusty Miles in second place, but I think I saw him just rip off the road, and No Name slides through. Race fans, I don't see anybody else.
Oh, that's right, Richard. No one else finishes. We're looking at Triple B bump into and get stuck, and now you can see Mr. Iron Fang Vexler. He also had trouble. 2 DNFs, and now you're about to witness the third. Maybe Dusty Miles was looking to catch up and really pushed it into the turn. He got himself in trouble. Now suddenly, with a first place finish, No Name has come out of nowhere, and now he leads with 1 race remaining.
Well, it's anybody's race. It's race 4. And I have to think here, we haven't seen any train bonuses and no good drifts worth a flame yet, so come on, guys. The very last race. Oh, Dusty Miles is already out. That's a shocker. And on the outside, Triple B is drifting pretty well. May not get a flame for that, but that good drift is what brought him ahead of the others. Remember, folks, the top 2 move on. And Triple B has 5. There is Vexler Man. Iron Fang. Oh, a spin around, but there's first and second. And No Name is going to come through for third. This is going to really shake up the scores.
Yes, indeed. And let's begin here, as Dusty Miles just casually falls on his side after the creek jump. You don't see that happen very often. Usually it's much more violent. You gotta hand it to Triple B here. Look at that. Nicely done. He doesn't get a flame, but I think that's not going to matter because 5 points will give him 10. And if I recall, that will give him the win. It's been fun to see the train view today as they make their way around the Big U, and all 3 drivers finish the race. Here comes No Name. And folks, we have a tie. So Triple B will be moving on, and we're going to have a race-off here between Iron Fang and Mr. No Name.
Okay, here we go. The first to get 2 wins is going to move on. No Name is closest to us. Iron Fang in lane 2. And No Name has a lead over the jump. There goes Iron Fang. And the camera zoomed in a bit here as Iron Fang takes a rather lengthy lead. Kind of a sloppy drift turn, but you can see he's well ahead. In the background, we saw No Name just for a bit around those S-turns. So again, if Iron Fang can hold it together here and take the win, he will be up by 1. Nicely done. He comes through. We move on to race 2.
With all this inconsistency by Group 2 drivers, I don't know who's going to win this one.
Is No Name going to equal the score? We're about to find out. And now he's got a slight lead. Nope, now it's back to Iron Fang. And Iron Fang holds a slight lead. As they split up, there goes No Name. He's spun backwards. Oh no, he's stuck. He is stuck on Mesa Butte, which has been a common thing today. So here we go. Iron Fang coming along, and now around the Big U, this could be victory for Iron Fang. Nicely done. So Iron Fang will be joining Triple B in the next round.
Race fans will go to commercial break.
Hey, it's that time again, folks. It's time for the best in show. We'll begin with Group 2. Number 1 is going to be Triple B with Shredder Speedway. Love that orange. A vote for number 2, that's going to be Lone Wolf Racing. And Iron Fang, he was the driver. How about Johnson Family Racing? And take a look at the detail of the engine and the car on all these entries. A vote for number 4. Well, that's going to be Milestone Diecast in that green and orange. Moving over to group number 7, a vote for number 1 is a vote for Skid Marks Diecast Racing in that black and green. Now, a vote for number 2 is going to be a vote for Send It Racing, all the way from Australia. And he's got that beautiful striped black and yellow. And again, folks, take time to look at the details of the engine and the whole car itself. A vote for number 3 is going to be for Iceman Racing. And then a vote for number 4 is for Old Sarge Race Group.
All right, and don't forget, you only get 1 vote per group, so get to voting. The number 7 seed in race number 7 is Old Sarge Race Group, and Sarge is driving. Here we have Iceman, and he's got that beautiful blue El Camino. The number 15 seed has a pretty even weight distribution there, and a jet engine, 2 of them. We're looking at the number 23 seed from Send It Racing in Australia. Damo is the driver, and he's right at 60 grams. And finally, in lane 4 is the number 31 seed from Skid Marks Racing is Al Van Koyek.
Van Koyek.
Number 109.
109. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, folks, race 1, and they're all geared up ready in their lanes. Lights are red, and they turned yellow. Let's see how we're going to roll as Group 7 has begun. Nice over the jump they all go. And Iceman has the lead. Oh, he's off the track, and I think he's influenced Sarge. Oh, Sarge is just, I don't think he's going to go any further as Damo is pulled out in the lead now. And he's coming around the Spoolhead's turn, and Al is behind him, but Damo's got a lead. He's stretching it out around the Big U. I'm pretty impressed, though. Al Van Koyek is going to take second place. Yes, he is. and race 1 is done.
Let's get back to the instant replay, and you see up at the top of the screen just what happened with Iceman, and of course there's what happened with Sarge. Not a very fast or fun journey for either of them. That was a nice little slip on the inside there by Damo as he pulls ahead of Al, and that's just the two of them the rest of the way down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were hoping all four would finish, but you got to give Damo and Al credit. They battled it out, and race 1 leads to race 2.
Okay, well, Sarge has now slipped in here to lane 4, closest to the camera. Iceman is up in he's up in lane 1. There we go! I'll make it over the creek jump, and all these cars, look at how tight they are. Smooth. Oh, Iceman doesn't drift at all. He's having a rough time. And Damo's having to get turned around, and Sarge has the lead, coming around Spoolhead's turn. And now he makes his way down runway 3, and around the big U. There in the background I see Damo, but Sarge will take the win. First place for him. And Damo takes second. And that was going to be close, but it looks like third place goes to Al.
And race fans, take a look at each of these drivers as they clear the creek jump. They have been exhibiting a lot of stability and control through the snow. Now onto Mesa Butte, Iceman just decides he's not going to drift at all. That spells disaster for him. He loses some ground, but here comes Damo in second place. And the other drivers haven't left the scene. Everybody scores. Now Iceman only has a point, and Damo is up to 8. We have 2 races that remain. Who's going to step up?
That's right, we are at race 3. And take a look, each of these drivers has a name. Unlike Johnson Family Racing, whose driver had no name. There we go! Nice beginning by Sarge. Something happened to Al. He's out of the picture. And right now, Damo and Sarge look good. What a great drift. That may bring Damo into the lead, but Sarge is looking fast, and he's going to blast on ahead. He's got first place down the runway, even after a great drift by Damo. Iceman is in third. Oh, and Sarge has tipped over on the scrambler. There goes Damo for second. Iceman takes third. I don't think he crossed the finish line.
We begin at the creek jump and lane 2, where Al comes down seemingly under control, only to find himself banging around and stopping quickly. Look at that nice wheelie by Sarge. And Sarge was definitely going to try to make it worth his money, but take a look here as a flame is given to Damo. He misses the train, but look at the lead that Sarge has made over the others. It's too bad that he flipped over here on the scrambler, as he lost out on 5 points, leaving the other drivers to pocket some great points, and Damo has 14. It's going to be anybody's guess who is going to join Damo in the next round. We've got this one last race, and the other 3 are still eligible.
Keep your eyes on lane 1, that's Al. Lane 2 is Sarge, and lane 3 is Iceman, because one of these 3 drivers is going to move on with Damo. Here we go, they're all looking good. Iceman and Sarge are up in the lead as they split. Sarge has a great drift, and he's backwards now. Damo snuck out ahead of Iceman. That's interesting. And Sarge goes through the S-turns, but Damo... Oh, gosh, there's a big crash, and Damo has the lead. Who's going to be behind Damo and take second? Whoever is Damo spun around. He's going to win, and here comes Sarge for second place. Well, congratulations, Sarge. You're gonna be moving on.
That's right, and let's go to the instant replay. Are you tracking? Look at the way Sarge was fighting hard. And actually, Al did a great job up until the point he got stuck. Nice little move by Damo to pull ahead of Iceman there. And then when the action got very tense, Iceman gives Sarge a big old gash right in the front grill. But Sarge has the momentum, comes around the big U, and ladies and gentlemen, he comes through, taking second place. It's going to be Sarge and Damo moving on from group number 7.
Here are our 32 drivers, and today we'll zoom in on groups 2 and 7. The 4 that are moving on are shown here under Sweet 16 Group 2. Let's take a diagonal crosswalk over to Group 4 and 5. Group 4 is headlined by Ironbeard Customs, and Group 5 by Chase Family Racing.
Are you tracking?